Hey everybody, it's me Candor again. This video started out as something completely different. I had intended to show you something that I received back in November, and was something so unique I was sure it would be of an interest to a lot of my viewers. What I wanted to show you was, well, this. I have been waiting 7 years to get this package. You heard me right. 7 years. I ordered this back in 2013 from a Kickstarter event, and I am just now receiving this. Now, as you would expect, this is a watch that tells time, has a calendar, an alarm, etc. It also has a built-in oscilloscope, waveform generator, logic analyzer, a protocol sniffer, a frequency counter, and apparently even a couple of games. I don't know what's inside here, but I really want to know. Oh boy. These, I believe, are the probe leads. A USB charging cable. Some more test probe leads. And remember, this is a watch, folks. This is an actual watch. We have some more individual probe leads. Oh, and we have a complete finished product in a bag. Oh my goodness. However, after a short period of time, the watch failed. Now, whenever I try to activate the oscilloscope or test meter functions, it just randomly reboots itself with an error code that I can't decipher. To say I was disappointed was an understatement, since it started out well and I was able to get a small test in, so I was hoping to get a video out sooner. But in the event that I should be able to get this up and working, I will try and complete that video. And while I have a few other ideas for videos, I am still waiting for things to arrive. And because of where they're coming from, I don't really have a definite time frame of their arrival. But I did want to try and get something out, if nothing else, to give me something to do. So, in light of that, pun intended, I decided to do a video on another tool that I use and love almost daily. I bring to you this. Now, some of you might recall in an earlier video where I mentioned this flashlight. Today's topic, portable power. Now, portable power can come in many different forms, as you can see here. And yes, this is a flashlight. In fact, there might actually be a video coming up on that flashlight at some time. Today is the day I finally showcase it. This is one of the best flashlights I have ever owned. The NEBO RC Blaster. This is not your average cheapo flashlight that you find in your big box home improvement stores. This thing is a beast. By that, I mean it's one rugged, tough, and well-built flashlight. And while it may not be the brightest flashlight out there, it certainly does a fantastic job of lighting up the night and allowing you to see very well. Now, I realize that there are a plethora of videos out there on flashlights and how bright they are. But do you know what you don't see in those videos? If they actually use them on a daily basis, and if they're even worthy of being used daily. Now, don't misunderstand me. I have nothing against a very powerful flashlight, but let's be honest. How many times do you really need a flashlight so powerful that you can illuminate the surface of the moon? In the end, what I really need is a well-made flashlight that performs well and isn't going to cost some astronomical price to purchase. Now, don't be duped by some sketchy advertised ones on Amazon or the ones that pop up in your web pages or come in your mailbox purporting to be able to sell you this super duper fantastic new light that uses new technology and is boasting 20,000 lumens or some other fantastic number for a fantastic ridiculous price. Because, well, quite frankly, it's shite. Believe me when I tell you, you're going to get what you pay for. I have made the mistake once or twice in my day and bought flashlights I thought were going to be great, only to find out that the $20 I spent bought me nothing more than a weak performing light. In fact, here's one of those that I bought previously. It's going to look eerily similar in a moment. So let's look at an example. Let's look at this one. Noticing anything similar in the design? And while it only boasts 2,000 lumens for a mere $20, you're getting 3 units, or just under $7 a light. Read the reviews, and you will see the following. Again, you're going to get what you pay for. To give you an idea what a really powerful light would look like and cost, here's the Emerald 36,000 lumen light, and it retails for $599. And the newer one that has 100,000 lumens is $670. Look these up on YouTube and see what a truly powerful flashlight can do. The one I have cost $80, and it's about the average cost for a well-built and honestly graded light. I know it sounds expensive, and it is for the most part, but quality is top-notch, but as it should be for this price. I can honestly say I have never once regretted purchasing this light. This flashlight has become my favorite and now sits inside my glove box. It has come in handy many times now and doubles as an emergency phone charger. Few things are more annoying than waiting for someone and trying to kill some time while watching videos or playing games on your phone, or needing to make a phone call, only to realize your battery is about to die and you don't have a charger. Well, you don't have to worry too much with this because you have a battery charger right there that you can use to charge your cell phone or another USB device. So let's go over some of the features of this light. I'm sure the first thing everyone wants to know is just how bright this flashlight is. Well, at its maximum brightness, it's 3,200 lumens. Now, that may not sound like a lot in today's world of flashlights, stating that they have way more power than that, but I can tell you this is no slouch of a light. It is a tactical flashlight, so it has these shaped tactical edges. It has a 4x adjustable zoom, and it is IPX7 waterproof rated and impact resistant, being made from high-grade aircraft aluminum. Now, all in all, this light weighs in at just under 1 pound. Now, I don't know about you, but if you needed to use this as a weapon, I bet being hit with a pound of metal isn't going to feel very good. It has 4 light modes: low, medium, high, and strobe. At its highest setting, it puts out 3,200 lumens and has a runtime of about 2 hours. In medium mode, it puts out 320 lumens and runs for about 4.5 hours, while the low setting puts out 32 lumens and runs for about 50 hours. The fourth mode is strobe mode. This will produce a full 3,200 lumens and run for about 3 hours. However, unlike most strobe lights, this one actually changes the flash pattern frequently so that your attacker or target has a hard time getting used to the pattern and will most likely stay disoriented and confused longer. And while 32 lumens on low power doesn't seem to be enough light, it's a bit brighter than you might think due to the lens and the coating on the inside. I think this is how they squeeze every last ounce of luminosity out of these lights. Now here I am inside my garage at 32 lumens or low power. In full flood mode, it does a very respectable job of lighting up the area. This mode is very useful for, say, finding your way to a power panel if you blow a breaker. I can easily see what I'm doing, and it doesn't overpower your eyes. It's a very comfortable level of brightness to work with. In medium mode, which is 320 lumens, the lights fill the entire garage with a bright light. When adjusted to spot mode, it makes a really nice beam that can easily illuminate a respectable distance from you. In high mode, or 3200 lumens, my entire garage is brightly lit up. The flood beam easily makes everything in my garage very bright. This could easily light up an entire room if needed, and have more light than you should ever need. In spot mode, the beam can travel quite far and illuminate objects easily at 50 feet away. In my backyard, it easily floods almost the entire width of my yard and fills it with more than enough light to see by. If you look at the patio door, you will see a reflection of the light in the window that doesn't move. I'm moving the camera, not the light, to show you how much of an area you can illuminate with this. The unit is fully rechargeable and comes with two 18650 batteries. The battery pack has a built-in over and undercurrent battery protection built in. Now the manufacturer says that you can use the standard 18650 batteries, but you really should have a pack that has this safety feature. Also, the batteries need to have a button top, not a flat top. Otherwise, it's not going to make contact on the inside. Also, as I stated earlier, this is a portable USB power bank that can charge your cell phone or other devices that use a USB charging cable. The power button lights up and changes color, as it acts as a battery indicator and charging indicator. To turn it on, you press the button once and it goes directly into high mode. Pressing the same button again in less than 8 seconds, and it goes into medium mode. Press it again in under 8 seconds and it goes into low power mode. Pressing one more and it goes off. If you wait longer than 8 seconds between each button press, the unit turns off when the button is pressed. When the unit is off, if you press and hold the power button, the light powers up in reverse and goes from low to medium to high with each press, and acts exactly as the same with each button press. When the unit is off, a quick double press puts the light into strobe mode. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that any good light will take about 30 seconds to ramp up to full power to prevent damage to the LEDs. And you may not notice the change since it does start out at almost full power, but it does ramp up. And by the way, good LED flashlights can run warm. Just be aware of that if you run it a bit on high. This is why they're usually made from high quality aluminum, since the body of the flashlight acts as a heat sink. All in all, this is a well-built flashlight, and I'm glad I bought this. And while it costs more than what I would traditionally spend on a flashlight, I won't give it up. I really like the way it feels in my hand, and the weight is nicely balanced. The button has a nice tactile feel to it and doesn't feel squishy or soft, and it rewards you with a nice little click with each press. The front lens is not made from cheap plastic that's going to scratch or get cloudy, and it acts as a magnifier and a beam collimator. Now, my dad has several different models from this company, and he seems to love every single one of them. So if you're looking for a flashlight, a good flashlight, you might want to check them out. I will leave a description below to their website. And one other thing of note, I believe I've actually seen this light on sale at Batteries Plus in certain locations. So once again, I want to thank all my viewers out there for following me and waiting for my next video. I know it's been a while since I've let one out, and again, I apologize, but I do have quite a few things going on in my life, and I'm doing the best that I can. I do have a couple of other ideas, as I stated earlier, but I am waiting for things to come in. So, until the next time I get to see you all, be safe, be good, and take care. Bye.